Yeah, I'm at a undisclosed location in, somewhere in West Haven. But, it's just kind of a little nature walk. I really don't know what that is over there. It looks like a bunch of mud. That's what it looks like. It's like a river of mud out there. That's, yeah, it is interesting. We're just walking along this little pathway here. Sort of like a little nature walk. A lot of different plants. Oh my God. Yeah, there's some plants I didn't think existed up here. But yes, they do. We have jewelweed. A very good plant for bee stings. We have grapevines. Plenty of grapevines. Yeah, kind of like, yeah, I'm just on my own right now exploring here. My dad is doing some cooking and yeah. So I'm just wandering on my own. Yeah, that's all mud. I don't know what it is. A salt marsh? I have really no clue where this place is, There are a few trails here, but I'm not really interested in the trails right this minute. It's just a survey. Just want to check out the plants and other things here. It's pretty interesting, huh? Yeah, I do archaeology, botany. Was into bugs for a while. And we have the elusive road cone. It's hiding here. Don't worry, road cone. I won't tell anybody you're here. But yeah, I was going to stay home today, but the weather kind of got better. So I'm just, I didn't think I'd be coming out here by, yeah, I'm wandering off by myself. I'm going to take a bus home with my dad and the rest of my team and Team Vigman. Yeah, I'm just going to let them hang out here. That does look like some kind of salt marsh. Very unusual. I don't think I've ever seen one before. We usually don't have, well, we probably do have them. But this is like a little walk among, nature. Looks like there might have been somebody camped out here at one time. They have looks like shoes and other things. But yeah, this is just a little walk. I'm on my way home. Gonna catch a bus. This place, oh God. I need some of this. I don't even know if the seed pods are ready yet. Probably not. They don't seem to be ready. That's pretty. Oh, maybe. God, I haven't seen one of these in a while. So be very careful. Yeah, not too many seed pods left. I'd be lucky if I find a few. They have to be picked very carefully. Well, let's see if I find more. Yeah, there's a bumblebee in there somewhere I just saw. But sometimes, you know, you have to walk with nature or in nature to keep yourself grounded. Well, at least I know I can come to if I need any of that. There's different types of ferns here and other plants. Some of these plants are invasive and others are indigenous. See, what we have sometimes, people bring them in. Sometimes the birds bring them in. But jewelweed, one of those plants I learned about from my friends, my cousins. Well, yeah, it's something different today. Something. And I don't think there's Bigfoot or anything here. Well, there could be, but I'm not really picking up on anything out of the ordinary. I have a little danger zone set up here. But we're kind of like in a, sort of like a driveway to the park, which is good. That's what I'm looking for, certain types of rock. Rock stone like this is interesting because you can see the carving on it. That is a carve. It was purposely shaped like that. And I'm not sure about the directions. I have really no way of telling the direction. It's kind of cloudy today, but I guarantee you that if you came here on certain days, at a certain time, you would see that bullshit depression illuminated. It's sort of like a time clock. So yeah, there was some kind of intelligence here. Of course, we have modern day, probably early 20th century bricks and things here, but that stone, there's definitely a marking on one side of it. But yeah, it's really difficult to tell. Sheesh, what direction it's facing. I'd have to go back and look at the maps of this place. But that's the kind of stone that we look for. That is an intelligently carved stone there. They kind of made it somewhat natural looking, but you can really, tell by that shape, especially near the bottom. See if I can get in here a little closer. See that ridge? That's not natural right there. I mean, it was actually hit with a hammer stone. You could actually see some of the markings still on it. So there was probably a village here somewhere. Something. But there's not much to go on. I don't really see any rock formations that stick out here. But then again, I'm not going into the woods today. I might come back when it's cooler. But yeah, I will make a note of that one stone. And we look for similar rocks with certain edges on them, like that one. But that one definitely was placed there. Judging by the tip of it, which I can barely see. Oh, look at it. That's probably poison ivy or something right there. But if you look at that rock right there, you have a square cut. So this was probably some kind of little standing stone at one time. Very difficult to tell. There's something weird about this place right here. But that was a artificially cut stone. Wasn't natural. There's probably more. Oh, here we have another little bowl. This one's interesting. Oh, this one's real interesting. Look at this. This was probably used to make something, and that was probably to sharpen some kind of blade tool. But yeah, you can tell. That was definitely some kind of work area. That was definitely used to sharpen something right here. Yeah, you can really tell. So yeah, there was definitely something here. I don't know why so close to the salt marsh. I don't know if there's any potable water here. There might have been. It looks like there might have been some kind of a spring activity. That I don't see now, but yeah, you really don't want to go walking in the woods too deep right here, especially when I'm wearing sneakers and low-cut socks. There's a little garbage here, which happens. You get, oh, car mats. Anybody want a car mat? Well, I think we're getting pretty close to the main road here. Well, yeah, we did. Yeah, at least I did find evidence of someone being out here. We had two rocks here that are pretty close together, that were shaped pretty much intelligently. Not really going to get too close to them. This is like, yeah, I'm not sure around right in this area, but somewhere around here there are timber rattlers. But it's not really cold enough for them to go into hibernation. There's some kind of little stone mound here. I don't know if it's something that was dumped. It probably was something that was dumped here. But right now we're kind of not prepared to bushwhack like we used to be. There's some kind of building over there. I don't know what it is. I'm not really going to film it. What are you going that way for? Yeah, here's something right here. It's like a larger stone, part of a trail. It looks like a sock or something. Yeah, it's a sock. But yeah, we look at stones like this too. There's smaller stones around it, some concrete, other things. That stone has an interesting texture. It looks like it was hammered on. Hard to tell, really. I'm not touching that sock. Sorry. Somebody wants it, yeah, they can have it. I don't want it. I'm not really seeing anything. Nothing major anyway, just a lot of here we go. There's something back there. I'm not really going to get too close to. Yeah, there's 1, 2, looks like 3 stones in a row. Hidden right back there. Yeah, I've actually picked up something in my mind. It's kind of weird. So I got like a mental picture of something. Yeah, definitely. This is probably some kind of camping area. You can actually see the way the rocks are back there. The flatness of it. They were hanging out here. Why? I don't know. I'm not really sure what's up this way. But we are about to get back out to the main road here. I really don't want to get stuck where I am, so I will be heading back. I think I'm out to the main road. So, I hope you enjoyed this little walk that I had. Maybe we'll talk to you all later. Hello, everybody. My name is Ancient Dan. For the few of you that do know me, I am a professional archaeoanthropologist, as well as a UFO investigator, paranormal investigator, whatever, you know. Yeah, I've done a lot of things. And, yeah, David wanted me to look at this. Okay, this one stone here is something that we call a parabolic solar reflector. It's a very ancient technology, one that's been around for, since probably 3200 BC. It's a European technology that came over with the Basques and, I don't know, maybe a few other seafaring cultures. And yeah, this is a very good example of it. It's very smaller than what I'm used to seeing. Let me turn this camera a little bit. Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures now, and yeah, that is definitely a parabolic solar reflector. Yeah, it's a very small example. Let's get a closer look at it. Yeah, you can see the intricate shape of the rim near the bottom, and it does look like it was hammered out with probably hammer stones. I don't know, I'd have to go there myself and look at it to see what I could find out about it. Yeah, let's see, the next picture. Yeah, it's just another picture of the top of it. It has a distinctive curvature. And at certain times of the year, the sun will illuminate the center of this circle here. And yeah, without running without taking compass bearings on it and running computer simulations, I really can't be sure of what day or time that it will be illuminated. And some of them are summer solstice, autumn equinox, anything in between. Just give you a few examples real quick. Well, let's see. Okay, yeah, we have one more picture of that stone. There's definitely some unusual markings on it. You can tell it was definitely intelligently carved. But they wanted to leave with, that almost looks like kind of a face. It could almost, from that angle, it kind of almost looks like a skull, which is possible, because they did have stones that, if you approached them from a certain direction, certain angles, Uh, they did take on certain features, but one, and here, yeah, we have another parabolic solar reflector. I'm not sure about, yeah, which when the sun will illuminate that one. We, it's on private property, so we weren't really able to do too much investigating with it. But this is another beautiful example. This one, I believe, is illuminated on the autumn equinox. This whole stone will glow like sort of like an orangish yellow. It's really awesome to see, and when I first saw it, I didn't really know what I was looking at. As far as I know, I'm like one of the only investigators or researchers in the United States that knows of this technology here. There are several European examples, but this was actually one of the first ones that I discovered. Actually right in Connecticut. And this is another example right here. This is a much larger version. You can see the Caravonic. It's very intricate. And in that dark patch in the front of it, you can see where it was hollowed out in the bedrock there. That was I'm not sure, but I think this had something to do with healing a person on a certain day when the stone was illuminated. This one's probably close to 80, 90 tons. It's another very beautiful example of a stone. But I believe, from studying it, as long as I did, either a sick person, maybe even a dead person, was placed there for some reason. But I got the impression that it was for healing, but I can't be sure. I wasn't about to, lay down in that spot there. Let's see. Okay, now we move on to one of the other stones that David found. This one is some kind of a workspace. This was, you can see that groove on the right was was used to shape or sharpen something. I'm not sure if these people back then, when this stone was probably carved, had the bows and arrows yet. They had a kind of a dart thrower. It's about a two-part. There was a long handle with a short dart. That technology has been around for quite a while. I think certain Aboriginal cultures had it. Aztecs had it. Inca, Mayas, I think, also had an example of it. And bows and arrows did not come around till much later, so it's very possible that that groove was used to take the bark off of the shafts of darts, and that little bowl-shaped depression in the top was probably where they shaped the quartz or the flint. But we won't know till we get a team up there to brush away some of the leaves to see if there's any pieces of quartz or anything there. But my best guess is that, I've seen smaller examples that were dated probably around 1500 to 2000 BC, maybe even earlier than that. But yeah, it's definitely what we'd call a shaft strainer. Let's see what else we have. Okay, then the next one. Oh yeah, that's a close-up of the groove. That was definitely used to sharpen something, or strip the bark off of some kind of wood. Yeah, you wouldn't really use that for metal or anything like that. They did have metallurgy. They were capable of making some kind of metal drills. But I'm not sure if these people had that technology or not. We'd have to get back. Like I said, we'd have to go back and then do a thorough investigation. And next up is the stone with the dirty sock on it. There's something very unusual about this stone. I'm not sure what. Like I said, we definitely have to go back and look at this one to see what it marks. I'm not. I think I did see something in the video. I'm not sure if I took a screenshot of it or not, but oh yes, I did. All these little pebbles underneath it. Yeah, I did take a screenshot of it. And that would be what I'd call some kind of a memorial stone. These pebbles were probably, I don't know if they were dumped there later on, or if but if they were found to be there for a considerable amount of time, then this could be a memorial stone of some type. And everyone that passed through would notice it and place a sort of a grave offering, or it could have been a ancient version of a wishing well. All really depended on what we found when we got there, did the investigation, and did the digging. It could be really anything. I have to see what else we have. What else? I thought we had more, but maybe we do. Just give me a minute. Okay, I could swear. Just give me 1 minute. And there was one other stone. Okay, here it is. I found it. Okay, this other stone, it's very unusual. It has been shaped. It could have been a standing stone, or else it could have been a leftover from another project that they were working on. I'm not going to go into any details until I've had a chance to survey the area. But it is very interesting. I've seen examples of that type of carving or shaping in other areas over the years. So there is a possibility that there's something hidden in that area that nobody has found yet. But okay, that's it. That's all I have for now. Goodbye for now.